any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go with me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This offense already in the black zone, a little bit backed up. How do they want to respond? They come out to throw the football, be aggressive, and this defense was ready, and they got pressure on the quarterback and got a sack on the very first snap.
Here's a heat. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Get as far as you can and then get down. Don't take that hit. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, he put his team in great position. So LSU's offense has the ball for the first time.
Quarterback system over here, baby.
Using every tool in the bag from the running back position, David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah,
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this one. And the pressure gets there. Then down he goes at the 18. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it.
Let's go. Play 7. Let it be there. Hey, you get to it, honey. That's when you been in the right place at the right time with the right number.
To force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Lining up to tack one
Fuck
more
the play, boy. All right, ball been gone. Taking this hit, all right, making sure. For the ball to pop right in his hand. And he ain't tripping up. Oh, he went right over. Like that animation. So it wasn't no glitch. He didn't go through his body.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Buying some time.
Get another one. Get another one.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And the defense gets to the
I got 4 sacks already.
breaks the ball loose. Man, their second forced fumble. This
Oh,
guy's
man.
twice.
Right
Ball security is job security. You've got to take better care of the football.
Looking to pass. It's Ruiz. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Got his man. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And he's going to bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now the play fake. Floats it out in space. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Ruiz. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got his man. Touchdown, Tiger! They get into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football team, right? Offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off play action. He lets it fly. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give it.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now.
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Trying to take it back.
So fast, Kyle. So first pick. Get you a hoodie.
plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Back to throw, it's Ruiz. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Logan. Made a defender miss. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wideout. He might want another play. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Here on third down for this offense. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires left. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. So far, this has been a most frustrating performance for this junior quarterback. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game, but they haven't taken care of the football, and they haven't done much up top.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. I mean, you'd like to think your receiver in space can make a linebacker miss, but that's just a better job tackling by the defense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Makes the catch. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Fires to the tight end. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Utes have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Sorry.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Hard completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Firing deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their...
There he goes. Hits him with a stiff arm. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays when running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Ruiz. Completes it in the middle. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. First down for this offense. Give to the back. Explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Snap in the shotgun. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Tiger. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The FIU Panthers have been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by just 1 over FIU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked
Say
at the
no.
7.
Oh, no.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground, this defense having their way.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He takes it at the 45. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown!
Like
And we are officially in.
Good fucking bit. Should have got that. Maybe. Thought I was gonna run all the way over there. That's what I thought I was gonna do. Send that little bit of space. Create some space. Oh, there we go. Create some space.
Out mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
The Utes will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much, still trying to build on this lead. Scanning the field, it's not. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. It's up. And he just kept running. And he ran.
All right.
Touchdown LSU.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Utah, 0.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Rushes on him, under fire, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And now
let's go.
A defensive touchdown.
And another one.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there, creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
And he added the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Utah, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ginn. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage.
It's fast, huh?
They got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
63, Utah, 0.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Right on the money. Can't get him to the ground. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Clark. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Third and long situation. They tried to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Hits the afterburners. Inside the 30.
Smoker. Smoker.
And once he found open space, the band might as well.
You know you can go fast, my boy.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver that shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
And the point after is good. Coming out with it, it's Ginn. And the return man reaches the end of the line. He goes. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing
Baby B, shut up!
Just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case here. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Utes line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll return it from around the 50. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Leaves it with the running back. Fighting off the defender.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Dropping back, it's not. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Might be calling a hot route. He's going to look for a man on third and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. They pick it off, and this defense is much needed play.
Good, thank you.
Past the 20.
Good tackle.
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to
I'm
flip
sorry.
the field position with the return.
The ball back.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Now adjusting. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. LSU quick to the line. Dropping back, it's not. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing. And you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, LSU.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. How powers through. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
Did you figure out a solution other than filling the hole?
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now. They're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push-up front, and just icing this thing.
LSU lining up first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score.
When I asked the question, was injuries on? I figured you was in the house when I said something. Thought you went and turned it on, and that's what I was waiting for. The injuries to be turned on. And he said he don't want to play me because I was waiting for you to do that at that moment, to turn the injuries on. And he gave me false dub. FW. FW. Still try to play them with the injuries off if they still off. And he was like, no. I was like, all right.
been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field.
I was waiting for you to turn them on when I asked.
Has hardly been at his best, and when you've been around,
I figured you was in the house. That's what you was doing.
You have to perform at a higher level, and you can mark that clash as advantage. Defense, his corners made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. And this offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't
In
put
fact, I was waiting for you to turn the injuries on. He was like, nah, play.
So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game. But trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
They go to the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm.
Injury supposed to be on. I don't know how you could forget to turn it on after you advance. At least you know when I was co-commish, injuries always on.
Proud for myself now. You can't make me feel bad. I feel so good, so I'm not there.
Did you just say your name is Mr. Cringy? Adrian.
Right.
None of us do, but it's a fact. He not gonna play me. I still try playing when injury is supposed to be on. When? And he said, nah. So let me ask you a question. If you play 2K, do you play with fatigue on or off?
Don't let me use force. Don't let me see my force.
Should be on. Should be on.
This game is gone.
Lost one on that last one. It's
So what you telling me is fatigue is not equivalent to injuries in NCAA?
Thanks.
But if fatigue off on 2K, you don't get hurt. You know that, right?
Hey.
Like, what is y'all talking about?
Gods, take my misery.
Far from that. I don't understand y'all thinking sometimes. Y'all sad. Y'all sad, but it's okay. I understand y'all got y'all own thinking. And I don't want to change nobody thinking of anything.
Gods in my leg. Yeah. Catch. Power.
Whether I lose or win, injury is supposed to be on. I'm not understanding it. Like, in what right man who want to play with injuries off? It doesn't make sense. Like, y'all be. Oh, nah. We got to do it. Nah, you left because you thought you was going to win, on a Fed Sim when you try to work UCLA, and I still got the footage. So stop your BS.
Gravity destroyed.
Drop the mic.
Now says you go delete them. So why you gotta go get back catch pictures? No. And I get the pictures. What she need? No.
It wasn't a matter. He was gonna lose anyway. But I played with the game being fed with the injuries on. Y'all not gonna make me feel bad because of that. Fuck. You do that, we really know if you're a man or not. Respectfully. You do that, I get it. You can live with it, but in your soul, it's not right. But like you say, it's your league. You're gonna do what you're gonna do, even if it's the wrong thing to do. Y'all crazy, man. I'm about to roll up and smoke. I'm dying laughing over here. Y'all niggas.
I should have hit you with a soft, maybe said pedal. You know what? She said she was on cheap phone. Not the black phone, but she wanted to bring.
You kick me, bro. I don't need kick. Fuck your league, bro.
Y'all, you mean now?
Hey, man, I went to sleep, y'all talking. Now I wake up, y'all still talking. It's all bullshit. I'm playing before I come here and take the TV, game, tablet, and the phone. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all don't. Let's do it again. I'm waiting on you to do it again.
What you talk about? We said play one quarter or one half. You still got the DMs, bro. Quarter. DM. And you have the right to do that. But if you would have won on that fair sim, would you would have left? Fair sim. FS. What you talking about? What you talking about? He did have his timeout. I'm confused. But I understand. You probably in a whole bunch of leagues already. Probably in a whole bunch of leagues already. Leagues. Shit sad.
And 11. Looking to fire. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
So you're not tripping.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's a big stride inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
And just because somebody else tell you it's not accurate, don't mean it's not accurate.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Active.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they?
I guess I needed to play Alabama or Texas or something. Maybe it would have been different.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
For your opinion.
They just continue to struggle.
Your opinion.
They need to find something that they do really, really well, and running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Dead center perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
He'll bring... Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 21 to Tulane. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, running back on the move. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Punt is on its way. They make the stop, and
even if I'm playing,
what you want out of your punt cover unit. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The give and tick, 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 tick. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Power football with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't